What's up, guys? It's Alex here with Cyber Echo Transportation and Delivery LLC. So I am making you guys a video. I was going to upload a different video talking about a trailer hitch that I was excited for, that I had just bought off of OfferUp for 75 bucks, included the lighting kit, all that kind of good stuff. And last night I had to go to my nephew's graduation and all that kind of stuff, so I didn't get to put it on till this morning. And when I put it on, I was given the wrong part number, or the guy put in the wrong part number into the description, and stupid me, I checked the box which said the right part number, but I didn't check the actual part that was inside. And I thought I was getting a screaming deal, because $75 for a wiring harness plus the hitch itself. You know, that was a pretty big savings. And I've got a job coming up tomorrow where I gotta use this car, and I was freaking out because I called all over the place and I was willing to pay whatever I had to in order to get the job done. Guys, there are 2 days a Lyft driver or a driver in general can have, and that's a good day or a bad day. There's really not too much in between. There's meh, but usually meh refers to your money. So, anyways, start putting the thing on, and I realized fairly quickly into it, this thing is way bigger than what a Tucson ought to be. Sure enough, looked at the model number, didn't match. So there I was, calling all over the place, and, well, all had seemed lost, because everybody told me, yeah, we can get that put on for you. We gotta order the part. Okay, how long does that take? We should have it in by next week. U-Haul came through for me. U-Haul on Cave Creek and the 101. You guys rock if any of you see this, but man, was I stressed out. So, about $400 later, I professionally got the correct hitch installed on my car. And so I will be hauling a moped from, what is it? I think it's Prescott to Las Vegas, and then I've got 2 Harleys that I'm picking up in Vegas, bringing them back down. So tomorrow I'll probably have quite a few hours to talk to you guys about something. Actually, I got asked a question that I think is worthy about a video, so I'll probably be talking about that tomorrow during my trip. But yeah, today started off as a bad day, and then it quickly evolved into a stressful bad day. And nothing's worse than a stressful bad day. Now it's just stressful because I have the money, I've got a line of credit, I've got all sorts of things money-wise, where this didn't really set me back, but the way how I try to operate my business is make sure that I've got plenty of cash flow. And so money-wise, it's the $400, it didn't impact me in a serious negative way, but what it did do was make it so that the budget that I had set aside for this job is now pretty much scrapped. So this job that I'm doing is pretty much gonna pay for the fuel. I'll have a few $100s in profit, but it took away basically $450 in profit, which is fine. I mean, that's the cost of doing business, guys. You got your good days and you got your bad days. I care more about my company's reputation more than I do the money. Like, to be 100% honest, I would be fine taking a negative hit as long as it means I get those 5 stars and that good rating and all that on UShip. And I operate Lyft the same way. I don't really reject too many rides, but I will turn off the app in certain areas where I know I'm not going to make money. So I guess the big bullet points is, man, this was a bad, stressful day. And I was talking to my wife about it too, and she's like, well, some people's, because she's a veterinarian, some people's cats died, and I was like, it's an odd thing to say, because I don't always death on anybody's cat or anything. And I was like, well, first of all, you gotta understand, my lady is not someone who you whine and cry to. You do not get emotional support out of this woman whatsoever. It's totally fine, I like it that way. But I was like, well, babe, a bad, stressful day is worse than a bad day. Because, if I wake up one day and my cat's dead, I'm going to be really sad. That's an emotional thing. That really sucks. And there might be some tears on that one, because I do like our cats, and our dog, and our horses, and everything else. But, there's really not too much stress involved. I mean, it's dead. That's the way how life goes. You gotta, take the body somewhere to dispose of that, and that's pretty much it. But when it comes to money on the table, let me give you what a bad scenario of equivalence of something dying would be. And guys, before I hear about it in the comments, I'm not saying that I prefer a death over what happened today, because hindsight, everything worked out. But a bad day is you get fired from your job and rent is due in the next week or so. That's fucking stressful. Pardon my language, especially you YouTube. I know you're sensitive about that. But it is definitely stressful. And I think you're worse off being fired from a job and rent comes due in a month or so. So I don't really know what got me off on that tangent, but after I talked to her, I was like, man, I cannot go to you for any problems. I love her though. But I get this channel to vent out my frustrations, and apparently you guys like vlogs, so I don't blame you. I actually like them too. They're enjoyable. I guess to kind of close it up, wrap it up, and I'll put it all together. I am lifting right now to try to recover some of that money. I don't have to, because like I said, that's what a company credit card's for. That's what my savings is for. It blew up the budget. So, damage control is try to make up some of that money, and usually I take Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, so, I mean, to me, it is making up the money. Truly, there is, from an accounting perspective, there's no way to make up a loss like that. That is just the cost of doing business. But I can mitigate how much money at the end of the day that I'm losing. So I on OfferUp put the correct not serial number, the correct model number and, you know, a short description of what happened. Obviously, I put on that I never used it. Blah, blah, blah. And I put the wiring harness and its correct information on there. And pretty much put it for $125. If I sell it, fantastic. If not, it looks like it'll connect to a bunch of different trucks and stuff like that. So, in the next, you know, couple of months, my plan is to buy a bigger truck. And it's a Class 3, and which, for those of you who don't know, basically Class 3 means that it's pretty damn heavy. And it can haul quite a bit. Sorry guys, it's hot and I'm thirsty. So, I'm not 100% sure that this happened because this is my speculation, but the guy who I bought it from, everything was pretty new out of the box. So, I'm thinking Kurt sent him the wrong thing, and he looked at it and went, oh boy. Because he left an invoice in there. He really had no reason to lie. Wow, people drive like jerks. He really had no reason to lie to me. And from talking to him, he didn't seem to really know a whole lot of what's going on. So I don't think he sold it to me purposefully incorrect. Just to him it didn't work. So what he did was he turned around and said, okay, I'm going to sell it, because he had told me he got his hitch put on by, I think it was Quality Bumper or someplace like that. And so I don't think he purposefully did that. I wouldn't say I got scammed. I just think they sent him the wrong thing. He got what he needed done, so then he put up the extra one for sale. Because a lot of times when you get shipped wrong things, and if it's like a heavy package, and you can very plainly prove that this wasn't your fault, companies don't want you to send it back because it costs them money. They usually tell you destroy it in the field, you know, aka do whatever you want with it. So I'm thinking that's what happened. As far as the hitch goes, I mean, all the parts are there. It looks good. It's in good condition. There aren't any scratches. All that really needed to happen was I took a picture of it in the box and just said it is not this serial number, so don't buy this with the expectation that it's going to work with this. You know, you're going to need X, Y, and Z, you know, type of car in order for this to work. So, that's my story. I am going to probably work till, I don't know, I think midnight tonight. And then go home, go to sleep, wake up like around 10. Be on the road by like 10:30. Maybe 11 o'clock, shower and all that kind of good stuff. Pick up the trailer and head on out. So guys, keep it real. Thank you for listening to me, bitch. And, yeah, stay safe, guys. Appreciate everything. Take care.